Hi there, Sandra here from createinspain. Today I'm doing an HTV project, but it's not actually going to be on clothing. I've got my design cut out from some Siser Easy Weed HTV. This is a metallic silver, it's very pretty, and I now have to weed this. I've got my design weeded. It's a Merry Christmas, and with some sort of stars come snowflake kind of designs on it. I haven't decided whether they're stars or snowflakes, to be quite honest. Anyhow, it's something I designed on my iPad and I just like the look of it. And I was going through my stash. I keep a folder with some leftover bits in it. And this is actually embroidery backing that I just splashed alcohol inks onto at one stage. And as you can see, I've cut various bits off of it. And I thought to myself it probably wasn't going to be big enough for this. However, it looks like it's going to be, which is great. So I can choose where I want to put this. And I think it's going to be about there. So all I'm going to do is trim off some of the excess. So I've got my laminating machine here. And what I'm going to do, because I think I did this before. It's a while since I did this, but I think I did it before. Simply put this between some baking parchment, and then it should end up stuck onto my material. Now, if you've got foil and things like that, you can actually get some Siser heat sensitive adhesive, which you cut just like a vinyl or an HTV, and then you can use that to go on to the back of your design if you're using normal paper or card, or maybe you want to foil something. You can use that, and the same thing applies with that. You can put it onto, yeah, that seems to have done quite nicely. Okay, you can put it through a laminator to get that to adhere to it as well. So now all I have to do is to pull this off. I've actually applied some heat sensitive glue to the back of here, so you just peel off the backing, and this now becomes something that you can either iron onto something, or you could just put it onto a card using the laminator, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this back in here and stick it onto my card. So if you actually let it cool with something heavy over the top, it will be flattened off without a problem. But it's an unusual thing to do with an HTV, but it does give a really, really pretty effect. I'll trim this down so that these edges here are level. This one is fine. So if I trim that level, I will have my card as it should be. I always find that putting things onto card fronts is a little bit of a gamble. Sometimes you get it in the right place and sometimes you don't. Here's the finished card. I've just added some little glue gems. I've got loads and loads of gems, and I don't use them often enough. So that's a very simple Christmas card. Now don't forget that if you want to, you can make this from card. So you could just cut it out in card, layer it up with paper underneath if you wanted to, or foil underneath, whatever you want to do like that. But if you want to cut out a complicated design and you don't want to have to put a load of glue on the back of it, then have a look into the heat sensitive glue sheets, because you can apply it to your card or your paper or whatever, cut it out with the glue already on it, and then all you have to do is heat it to apply it to your surface. And it does make it a lot easier, a lot cleaner, because believe me, I can get into a real mess with liquid glues, and I frequently do. So hope you like the design, as it is a fun one. Use it and just add your own twist to it, and I will link the file down below. I'll see you again soon. Take care now.